Can you hear me, guys? Oh my god, please, someone say something. 3, 2, 1. No? Hello? It's filtered? What does that mean? I love how the love thing doesn't fucking work. Anyway, let's go. I don't know how to. Okay, hold on.
How about now? Is this better? There's a voice changer? What? Great, yeah, this is better. Oh, thank God. Okay. I hope it's not too loud. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. What is up, you guys? Welcome. I hope this is okay and it's not like it was honestly smoother before I started. Great, we got a fucking bot. Okay, hold on. Let me just calm down for 2 seconds. This is terrible. Hold on. Why is like the quality so bad? It was so good before. Anyway, how are you doing? I am doing great. I'm having an anxiety attack. Can I be honest? Like, I was breathing heavily before I started today, and it's been like I can't stop looking at myself. I'm sorry. It's kind of been stressful. Next time I'm doing it at 11 or 10 or something like that. I've been waiting all day just for this. Let me relax a little bit. Oh God. How are you guys doing? I can't believe that I'm on Twitch right now. I have no idea how this thing works. It's been a learning curve trying to figure it out. Nice to meet you. Hello, hello, hello. All good? Everyone's all good? What else can I say? I mean, should we just get started? Like, hi, everyone from YouTube, from Patreon, from Instagram. What else can I say? Let's just get on with why I quit YouTube as the first topic of today. Basically, long story short, I got bored, okay? It went on for way too long. I like watching anime, but there's always like, a limit to how much I can watch it, just like with anything, you guys, with any obsession, with any interest of mine. I cannot do something for too long. It gets boring. Props to anyone, for example, that's been working at the same job since they were 20, because that could never be freaking me, dude. Oh my gosh. There's a nice way to wake up at 6 a.m. I'm sorry. I know it's like really early for some of you guys. It's really late for some of you guys. It's a weird time. Maybe I got to switch it to like 8 a.m. my time, because I think that's good for everyone everywhere else. Because I think most of you aren't from YouTube, actually. Or from, what am I saying? I'm stressing, from Europe. You love my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, if you're coming from my channel. 3 a.m. over here. Yes, I think you're like somewhere on the West Coast, right? I checked that. Morning, Teddy from America. Sorry, guys. I know it's like super fucking late or early there. Editing could be a pain too. Yes, exactly. Editing was the other thing. I got freaking tired of editing everything and then getting cock-blocked by YouTube's copyright shit. I was done, done. After I saw Jujutsu Kaisen, also like season 2, get blocked completely, I was done with it. I was like, oh my God, I'm not doing this again. I can't be bothered. Like, Spy Family was enough already of a trigger. Jujutsu Kaisen, are you kidding? Bye. See ya. It's 11 in the UK right now. Yeah, it's 12 for me. Hi. Don't be sorry. Love all your content, especially dope Instagram edits. Why did you have to bring that up? That's an embarrassing past. Some people go back to those sometimes and they're like, Teddy, you were like a fucking weeb or like a K-pop weirdo. And I was like, didn't everyone try to edit like stuff like that back in the day? What are you talking about? Back in the day, meaning like 2 years ago for me. But you know what it is. That's pretty much it. Like, I got bored and there wasn't really anything coming out that I was really, really, really interested in. I was waiting for Classroom of the Elite for kind of a long time. And I was kind of like, okay, this is not coming out anytime soon. So what else? And then I just kept running out of like things. I know there's things people want me to watch and see a reaction to, but it's not going to necessarily do really well on the channel or like whatever, if there's like 500 people watching it, sorry, tough luck, It's Is there gonna be a new Twitch intro? What? I don't know. It released yesterday. Wait, what? What released yesterday? Classroom of the Elite? There's trailer or something? Oh. So you're going to be a Twitch streamer now? Hey, what can I say? I don't know. I don't know if I am. I don't know how to entertain you guys. What do you guys like watching? I think the things that I enjoy watching people streaming are not the same things you guys probably enjoy. Like, I don't game. Can we talk about my impressions of Twitch, by the way? I'm not like a person that hangs out on this platform. But when I opened it, Jesus motherfucking Christ, do I get everyone's like, how do you say, like, complaints about all the Twitch thoughts? Sorry to like call you guys that, but oh my god, like, it's like Tumblr 2012 and Twitter since forever, where you just scroll and you come across like feet, you come across pee and booba. Okay, maybe not pee, but you know. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Classroom of the Elite season episode 1 released yesterday. How did I not know about that? That was nowhere on my feed or anything. Season 3. Oh, well, fucking great timing. I just quit, so just chatting category is cool. Also gaming or stuff like that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a gaming thing, isn't it? But yeah. Where was I? Hold on. Oh yeah, so like, I was just shocked by all the women in every category that were just so severely underdressed. And I didn't know if that was something that people had to do, because, you know, like, listen, it's not like Valkyrie or Pokimane were out here wearing nun outfits before they became popular, you know? So I was like, wait, do I have to do that too? Because that's what people watch. And I was thinking, oh my God, why doesn't like Pornhub? Oh, can I say that? P-Hub? Oh man, I messed up. I fucked up. What's also the swearing policy here? I have no idea. Anyway, they need to have a category where people can go do that, because people will watch them, I'm sure. Ayo, any manga you're planning to read? I'm reading Junji Ito book right now, and I'm waiting for another one to arrive, Tomie. But like live to you guys, probably not. I'd hope you weren't going to become a PP streamer. I know, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully I won't be a PP streamer. God. Banned on day 1. See, I was scared of that, because I was thinking yesterday, ooh, I'm gonna like open my stream and just like put on some music or whatever, dude. Okay, music's not fucking allowed, apparently. I was like, oh, okay, like what kind of music is allowed to be played on Twitch then? Yeah, none. No music, like copyright free shit with bass drops and electro lo-fi stuff that I'm so sick and tired of hearing, honestly, that, you know, I wouldn't want to put you guys through that as well, because everyone's heard every track on the planet, I feel like, at this point. But yeah, it was a good one. Wait, everyone's saying like ban incoming, and I'm huh? That's not happening, is it? Please don't scare me. Yo, what's up? Always bet on Hakari. The Extractor, King Afa. You guys have some interesting names. No, you're fine. Okay. Don't stress me out. I'm already like up to here with, you know, dealing with this OBS, and I don't know. Why is Twitch so difficult? I thought they had their own shit together. Why do I have to download like 5 billion apps and shit? I don't envy all the streamers, but they rake it in, don't they? What's up? First time chat. Ooh. TOS. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. God. An eyebrow streamer. You know what? I'm just going to be sitting here doing my eyebrows. But those are my impressions of Twitch. What else can I say? Yeah, I just wish it wasn't like that. Like, it's very jarring to open the app, the website, and just be confronted by, you know, I don't know. Yesterday I opened this girl's stream. It was the first one on Just Chatting, like the category, and she was sitting, and we were looking at her back essentially, and her PC setup, which was very nice, by the way, so well done. But she had her naked feet on the table, and she was just looking. occasionally, and I thought I was watching a loop because she wasn't saying anything. It was so monotonous that I don't know how people, Sorry that you had a stressful day. It's a stressful day because of this, because I've never done this. I've only ever tried Instagram Live and I was already panicking then and there. But this is like, next time I'm taking a shot or like sedative PC or something, because the anxiety is through the roof, y'all. I'm so scared of messing up. If you're not doing glass painting or anime reactions, what do you do off stream that could be done on stream? I watch a lot of TikToks. That's what I was saying, like, I put out like this video on Patreon that I was talking about what I could stream, and I have a bunch of like ideas. Like, I don't know, I like horror movies. I don't know if we can watch stuff like react to YouTube videos or whatever. I don't know what the copyright thing is there. Movies is probably not allowed, I can imagine, but ranking shit maybe. And I had a bunch of ideas, to be honest. I wrote them down, but the first one I have for today actually is Jeffrey Epstein. Please, someone tell me you follow that. Please. Please. I'm really into true crime, so we can watch true crime stuff together. But isn't everyone into true crime as well? NPC TikTok streamers. Oh, God! What, that died so fast, though, the NPC TikTok streamers, because I used to see them all the time on my feed, and then it's just like, it's like they vanished. And this one girl that was really popular, and I would see her on even Twitter. Like, people were making fun of her on Twitter. Like, she was doing, like, the whole, that thing. And then this other guy that was like, hot dog! Something like that. Don't make me recreate all the hand signs that he was doing, but you can imagine. And they just kind of, look really lifeless now, and I don't think people follow them anymore, or that they don't find it as funny anymore, but there you go. What? Held a message for reason bullying? I'm gonna allow it because I'm curious. Oh my God, all the stuff coming up about that had been wild. Yes, about Jeffrey, word. Oh, I see the word that you used. You have a good podcast vibe. Yes, thank you. Movies allowed, but you can't watch new ones and all Warner Brothers because they don't give a shit about... Apparently Jimmy Kimmel... Yes. Jimmy Kimmel, yes, I saw that trending yesterday on Twitter. And, of course, Bill Clinton, because let's be so fucking for real right now. There was like a weird list that came out way back when he was still in the process of getting arrested and stuff like that, I think, and people were panicking because there was so many names of people you wouldn't expect that were on the island. And to be quite honest with you, you will not, be surprised. Like, your favorite people sometimes are really weird, really shitty. Like, the shit I've heard about, for example, shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio, but like, there's some shit that goes down in LA, and people talk, people do be talking, and I'm not from there, but I hear people talk about it all the time. So, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is it was a weird surprise. I feel like he was kind of securing himself before getting on, like, exposed, because he was like, hey, you guys, this was before anything comes out, right? He's like, I didn't go to the island. It's like, who said you did? But okay, I guess you did, because you're running guilty from nothing, But Epstein's little black book, I want to know all the names, and they better drop them, because honestly, it was supposed to happen like 2 days ago. It was supposed to happen today even, and it still hasn't. Excuse me, where are the names? People are still paying to get their name off that little black book. At least one of the UK monarchs is in this book. Oh yeah, they're all lizards. Word. I watched this documentary a while ago called, what is it called? The Vatican Girl. It's a Netflix docuseries, and it's so good, and it runs so freaking deep, because this girl was kidnapped, and she was from the Vatican, this little girl, and it turns out the Pope was involved, the mafia was involved. It was this whole cover-up and political thing, and the parents of this girl were like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why our little girl? Like, and it's still in the process of getting, like, every couple of years, that story and that the conspiracies and the justice for her will rise up, and it's really interesting. Well, we only see the cover side of celebrities. Yeah. Exactly. You never really know. You never really know. Absolutely disgusting. But when they're so rich and believe they can do anything, that's the thing with money, y'all. Like, I swear to God, it's crazy. I read about this one guy. No, actually, it's irrelevant. I was gonna say this one guy who was a truck driver and he won like the millions, and he spent it all in like 2 years and then went back to being a truck driver. That has nothing to do with this, but you get what I mean. There's a lot of Russian comments here. I don't speak Russian. Sorry. Ой, я тут забуду, если интересно поменять. Брат. Okay, oh, there's two words. Okay, you can talk amongst each other. That's okay. Hi. Hey, здравствуйте. Anyway, yeah, so I'm excited for any lists to start dropping like bombs, dude. Anyway, you know what song I've been stuck with recently that I saw out of just nowhere? I think it was on TikTok or on YouTube. It was like wobbly wobbin', ass so fat, bad bitches pussy throbbing, bad bitches I'm your leader, phantom by the meter, somebody point me to the best ass eater. Brie Larson. It was a skit on SNL, which I don't watch, but I feel like I know more SNL skits than anything. Just, it's in there, dude. It doesn't want to get out. The lottery winners almost always end up broke or dead because the family members are hungry. When I tell you, every freaking time I tell my mom, like, if we, by some miraculous chance, win the lottery, we are not telling anyone. We're going off the grid. I don't give a fuck about your friends. I don't give a fuck about your husband. I don't give... like my dad. I don't give a fuck about anyone. Whoever's dying is dying. Distant cousins, we have those. We have long lost cousins. We have long lost brothers, sisters, whatever the fuck. I don't care. We're going off the grid because they come back, they haunt you, and they hunt you as well. They don't haunt you, but they will... You'll be dead by the end of it, you know? Lunch break is over. Bye. See ya. Have good luck with your work. I know who you are. I'd love to be financially stable, but being responsible with that much money is crazy. It's insane. And you know what's even crazier is like the highest amount of money for our like millions lottery is 200 million euros. Are you mad? Are you insane to give that to someone, one individual? Because, you know, the chances of two people winning is like, what the fuck, you know? But is crazy. They announce the name of winners though. Not always. Here in Europe, I don't know if you're from here, but you can choose to announce or you can choose to hide. And obviously people like lawyers and stuff like that will hunt you down regardless because they want to give you financial advice and you're not going to listen to it because you're that person. That's what usually happens anyway. I don't know if you're that person, but you know, you can. And a lot of actually people from the UK are very keen on telling who they are and what they work and where they live. And, oh, we had this tiny little hut in Nottingham Hill or something like that. And then everything just gets fucked after that. They've been cheering chippy chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby dabba dabba magic pony later all the time. Oh. In one of your ASMR videos, you said something about galactic football. Oh, yes. And it sounded like pure Russian speech, so I thought you knew Russian. I know, I'm Bulgarian. I am Bulgarian. So, yeah, we share the same alphabet. It's all Cyrillic, Kirillitsa. But, you know, some of the words that you say are very similar to Bulgarian as well. But a lot of the times, I don't know what you're saying. There's so many similarities, though. I know I have Kazakh friends, and they speak Russian to each other. And I'll pick up on words here and there, you know, like... It's not the best. Like, if you're from Serbia, Macedonia, I'll understand you pretty much perfectly, but Russia, for some reason, is just not clicking for me. It's one of the languages that you're obliged to learn in school, by the way. It's either German or Russian, but I left Bulgaria by the time we had to do that. Like, it was obligatory, unfortunately. So I was forced to learn English. Well, I already had to in school, but it was really, like, terrible English. And then, you know, when I moved here, it had to be good. Because I was spelling my name Tebby instead of Teddy, because I didn't know that there were two different letters. There you go. That's incomprehensible, honestly, though it would be easy to disappear with that much money. Yes, word. Have you ever been to the UK? Yes, I have. I've been twice to London, and the first time I honestly do not remember anything. Second time I remember a little bit more. But you know what the problem with me is, like traveling? If I have someone to depend on, so both times I went with my parents, I don't remember anything, dude, anything, because it's always like, oh, I'm just gonna follow them, like I'm not gonna bother with transportation or what bus we have to take or what subway we have to use. It doesn't matter. Hotels, like I don't know the address to anything. While when I'm traveling alone, for example, when I went to Korea, I had to do everything on my own. Like I had to know how the subways worked, buses worked, where my address was, written in Korean. So that's why I know Korea like the back of my fucking hand, because I did everything by myself there, and that was the first time I did everything by myself as well. I was 21 years old, so late bloomer a little bit, but I never really traveled, alone like that before. And yeah, I think it's the better way of remembering things anyway, instead of following someone around all the time. Any Ukrainian friends? No, but Luxembourg has a lot. That's where I live, by the way. I'm in Luxembourg. Hello. Has a lot of Ukrainians recently. Tebby is crazy. Dude, you cannot imagine. My English teacher, or like my principal teacher, the main one, she was like, hold on a second. This was like the second day I went into class. She was like, is your name Tebby or Teddy? And I was like, it's Teddy. And she was like, why the fuck is it written with a B? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Then someone told me that if you write the word bed, it looks like a bed, and you can kind of, memorize, okay, this is a B, this is a D. So that got solved pretty fast. To be honest, after you suddenly stopped uploading on YouTube, I was kind of concerned. I didn't know your socials, so there was no updates about you stopped uploading. Yeah, all my socials are in the description usually, but I understand that, and I really apologize. I'm sorry. Come in, net. Sorry. So that was kind of, unfortunate, because I never wanted to make a video where I was like officially quitting, because I didn't know if I was going to come back eventually. But I saw that people like on different reactions were like, is she okay? Like, what's going on? Like, sometimes, what's weird is like, I'll get a lot of Japanese people commenting on my videos, but I don't understand why, because I guess I just don't understand why, to be honest. Food for thought. I don't know. Are refugees now all over Europe? Yeah, there's a lot of everyone here, to be honest. Like 5 years ago, you would not have seen this many people from different places, honestly. You would only see white people pretty much here. And now you see all kinds of people, every color, every genre, whatever you have they're all here. I don't know if the people are too happy about that, but there we go. Gotta follow the Instagram for the consistent Teddy content. Yes, it's teddy.mecheto. It's the same as the channel. There's just a dot in between the mecheto. Mecheto means bear. I know a lot of people sometimes confuse it for machete, like teddymecheto, which I wish I had thought about or thought of when I was making up the channel. But this is a username I used when I was like 9, dude, and I couldn't change it because it was my brand. I can't just change the brand like that. There you go. Do you watch any other reactors? I really used to watch only, let's see. Well, I don't know if Felix counts, PewDiePie. He was like once upon a time, I guess. Like all his TLC shit I used to watch religiously, like over and over and over again. But I'm Dante. Oh, I haven't said his name out loud ever. I'm Dante, yes. I used to watch him a lot. I thought he was really funny. And like the things that he liked, I guess, I also liked. So like a lot of music opinions and hip hop, R&B, stuff like that. I used to follow. So yeah, I'm Dante's funny as fuck. Yeah, he really is. He's kind of a vibe. I like him. Teddy Twitch streamer arc. It really is. If this doesn't work out, like in the sense that if I'm not consistent with it, not in the sense like, oh, I need followers and blah, blah, blah. No, not like that. if I'm not consistent with it, it's just one of those things that at least I tried once and maybe it didn't work out for me, and that's it, you know. Teddymecheto sounds like UK roadmap. Oh, God. Yeah. There you go. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh, I didn't think about... Oh, my God, you guys, yes. So, your girl has been planning on a little Japan trip, okay? And I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the news lately. I really am not. 1st of January, earthquake, 7.6. Okay, that's somewhere in like the northwest, I think, of the country. Second day, 2 out of 2. Let's get it, Japan. What's up? A commercial plane, crashes into a smaller non-commercial plane and kills 5 people. Love that. All over the news, all over my Twitter, all over every platform. Nice. 2 out of 2. 3 out of 3. A building in, where was it? A fire in Kitakyushu, near a railway somewhere south in Japan. Just combusts. I don't know what it is, like a building or something like that. Goes up in flames. Central point of like this city, Kitakyushu, and it's mad. Dude, mad. And I'm like sitting there thinking, are we gonna have a 4 out of 4? And people are making memes on TikTok because apparently last year, you guys know what an oarfish is? It's one of those really long, weird looking dragon fish that kind of dwell at the bottom of the ocean. So apparently, this is the meme, okay? It's called a doomsday fish. And it's a Japanese myth that if you come across it, like if it surfaces above water or if it's like out in the shore or gets washed up, it's basically the end of humanity. So apparently last year, a bunch of divers off the coast of Taiwan touched one and they were playing around with it, and there's video footage of that. And everyone's memeing the fuck out of that. They're like, they really had to go and touch the doomsday fish, huh? Look at what's happening now. 2024 is Japan's year. Great. So I'm really excited to go and hopefully, you know, not have these freaking disasters, dude. Oh, God. Yeah, just on a new year low. Way to start the year. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, first day, ha ha ha, funny, earthquake on the first day, ooh, whatever. You know, maybe, sure, coincidence, sure. Second day, something happens. Third day, something happens. Are you kidding me? And Haneda Airport too, it's like the one that everyone goes there, dude, the Haneda Airport. And I'm joined this group on Facebook that's like Japan Tips or something like that. And it's really good if you're planning on going ever in your life. It's really, really good. People are super helpful with like Wi-Fi questions, accommodation, hotels, onsens, if you want to travel, what's cheaper, what's not. And someone messaged like, hey, everyone, like check your flight details because a bunch of planes were canceled, like a bunch of planes. And I was so worried. I was like, oh, great. Sure. How long it took you to come up with the name of your stream? Oh, shit. How do I change it? I forgot about that. I was messing around for like... Can I change that now? If I go to this, do you see this? No? Oh my God, bro. I forgot about that. Oh no. Can I change it while it's streaming? What do you guys see? Oh, you just see me. Okay, that's nice. Bro, I am finished. Oh. Because I was test driving this channel before it like went, you know, just chilling. No, let's do it why I quit. Nope. Quit YouTube. That's a clickbaity title. Just chillin' like a villain, bruh. Oh my... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. God, she's a failure. Are your eyes gray? Sort of. I think that's what it says on my passport, actually. They're blue, but sometimes they're green, they're gray. Imagine Aaron's musty, crusty, dusty ass, washed out green, blue, gray ass eyes. We have the same eyes, okay? That's a flex. I mean, his are sometimes really bright blue, but Tsunami warnings too. Japanese New Year was wild. Yeah, it really was. Animals do things for a reason. Maybe Japan's still there. Yeah. Yo, Praise Crow, what's up? What's up? But what I really admire about Japan is after all the disasters that happen in Japan, they still come back up like nothing happened. Yeah. And my mom actually told me like the plane crash thing, the commercial plane, because like this was written in the news. She's not just saying that. Because the Japanese people are so organized, they managed to evacuate everyone so nicely. Dude, if this happened here, are you crazy? Everyone's dying. We're all suffocating and we're all dying all together. People are going to try to fucking bust the windows before they try going out of the exits. Oh, God, when you even just, look at people and the signs going off, like, or going on, the seatbelt signs, everyone, like, starts standing up and walking around when you're not supposed to, or I feel like there's more and more people that try to vape inside the bathrooms or just under the seats. Just a little. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. It wasn't a disaster. Wasn't it? Oh. Let's see. Da 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 dee. Oh. Alcoholic fish. What are you saying? Oh no. Oh no. I don't agree with you. Anyway, I mean, I would panic so fast. Japan is different. I would as well, to be honest. I have recently developed flight anxiety for some reason because I was in a really, really bad turbulence. And whatever you consider bad is like, I don't know, like people go through the freaking Himalayas on a plane, like you'll be shaking up and down and twisting and no one cares. No one gives a frick. And everyone knows the story with Leonardo DiCaprio. Why do I keep mentioning him this stream? And the Russian flight where one of the engines went off and like people were just okay with it. They were like, yeah, this is, the plane can fly with one engine. Everyone knows that, duh. And he was there like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? But I just went through like a bad turbulence, and since then I've been having like major anxiety when I go on a plane. I don't know, just anxiety in general, dude. Oh God. I don't know. I'm scared, like I don't know how long flights and bigger planes are easier, honestly, to be on than smaller ones, because smaller ones are crazy, dude. What else? Damn, it's been half an hour. How are you guys? How are you guys feeling? I can't see how many of you there are, so I don't know who's here, who's gone. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope it's not boring. Podcast vibes, yeah. I wish I had someone with me to talk with to discuss stuff, but I don't, so it's just gonna be me chatting right now. My mom was super scared of flights and would pray the rosary. Oh, yeah. Mildly panicking. Safe to say I developed a small fear of flying. Yeah, that's the thing. The person who you're with has to be either super calm or like, period. That's it. They have to be calm if you don't want to be stressing. And I remember we were going this year with my friend to Mallorca. That's in Spain. It's like a little island, and it was hella windy, and we were separated, and I was having panic attacks on my own, and my friend was sitting next to someone who was the same, like this woman who was clutching her rosary and she was praying. And my friend Vilma, shout out to Vilma, she was like, we got off the plane and she was telling me, she was like, I don't stress about flights and turbulence. But this woman was like, oh my God, dude, she was crazy. She was worrying me. Like, why is she panicking so much? And I was like, you would have hated being next to me then, girl, because I was dying too. God. Scared of heights. Dying in a plane crash is my worst nightmare. Yeah, what's been my recent one? I recently found out something even worse, because mine's like, I don't know, something existential, like failure, That's my worst fear. But heights as well, definitely. If you've ever watched Divergent, the fear test thing they have is like really good. I really like that part of that movie because they had like heights and birds and burning alive and stuff like that, drowning. Yeah, it's nice. I'm not boring, you're cool and entertaining. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I try. I'm trying a little too hard, I feel like, though. Any plans on playing games? I don't have any games. I don't know how, like, it works, you know? I have The Sims on my computer. We can play that. But I feel like I'm not that interesting playing The Sims. You know, how interesting can it really be, right? I used to watch this guy called Burleezy. I'm saying this guy as if he's not one of the most popular streamers too. Like, Burleezy, dude. Burleezy. Anyway, he was like streaming Twitch and streaming The Sims, not Twitch. And I thought it was the funniest shit in the world, dude. But he knows how to. He's a funny guy, Berlin. I'm not. I'm not like that. Hold on. Teddy, you can moderate your chat, delete messages. Yes. Don't give a moderator to, yeah, random guy. See, that's the thing. Well, how do I moderate this one person? 2 seconds, y'all. Oh. Oh, no. I think I did it to the wrong person. Oh, shit. How do I not do this? Oh, no. Okay. Oh my god, bro. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. How do I... Dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to check up on that later because I don't know how to... I'm sorry. Always been... How do I get people back? You. How do I... No. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my... I'm so stupid. I don't know how to... Oh, oops. Wow, I just took away my friggin' chat thing. Oh god, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Anyway, someone said, living in Canada, my fear is that the plane goes down in the middle of Canadian forest and I have to go... Oh! To go yellow jackets out there. Oh! Dude, I don't know. Yeah. Have you all heard... I think there was a story, or I read a book, or it must have been based on a real story. This girl who... like was in the Amazon forest and she had like maggots growing on her and stuff like that, but she survived for an awfully long time there until she found someone. Yeah. Any movie you recently watched that you really liked? what did I watch? Oh, I watched The Wanted with James McAvoy, Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman, and I think a bunch of other like famous people. It was really, really good. Oh my god, it was so good. It's my favorite movie probably because I watched it when I was little, and I remember seeing it on TV and thinking, oh my god, this is like whatever. Like I'm not gonna like this movie. It's meh. But it was so good. It was so good. I was really impressed by it. If you haven't seen it, it's about curving bullets. That's like the one thing I remember it with. Curving bullets, dude. It's kind of got like a Matrix slash not Terminator, what is it called? Transporter vibe type of thing, but not quite. There's like plot twists and it's really good. And I am obsessed. I love James McAvoy. He's really cool. He's a really funny guy and he's a great actor, of course. So Wanted. It's like 2004 movie or something like that. He's like 27 in it and I'm like, oh yeah. And I love movies that have like a loser turns into badass plotline, basically. It's kind of like every shonen anime, right? Like this nobody turns into a somebody, I think is, for me, is really, really the best. I love that. Like Captain America, the style, and basically any Marvel superhero, to be honest. Like Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Hello. Yeah, big Spider-Man. Exactly. Where I have a poster here. I used to have a bigger one behind me, but it fell. But I was really into what is going on, Raiders. What I read about this, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, hey, hi guys, Redemption Arc. Hello. Big Spider-Man fan. I really liked. Let's see, probably Spider-Man 2 the most. Which one did y'all like? Into the Spider-Verse was really good. I haven't seen that yet. And I was planning on going to the cinema, but I think it's gone already. Of course, the last one with like all the I don't know if that's a spoiler, like block your ears, but with all the Spider-Mans was really good. What was that called again? No Way Home. Definitely not 3. No one liked 3. No one liked 3. It used to be my favorite when I was a little kid. That's the one with Venom, right? And I don't know. I just like the way they made Venom look. But that was when it literally came out. So I was like 6, you know. So many cool scenes in the movie. Angelina Jolie drifting into him to get into the... Oh, God. I love it. It's so amazing. We're talking about the Wanted. I might get hate, but I actually really like the first Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, I'm with you, to be honest. I didn't... At first, I wasn't really on board with Andrew Garfield, but I slowly kind of... He grew into me. Is that what people say? Like, I grew into him, and I liked it. It wasn't bad. The newer Venom movies are fun, though. Yes, I really like the Venom. Well, I'm trying to think of the guys. He keeps calling, like, Venom keeps calling the guy. He's always, like, yelling at him. But what was the character's name, actually? Tom Hardy. Like, what was his name in that movie? No Way Home redeemed him, right? Grew on me. He grew on. Yes, he grew on me. Exactly. Yes, Tom Hardy is a great actor. Yes. Eddie. Yeah, he's always like, Eddie. He's always calling his name. Like, oh my gosh. Venom. He's built different, though. Y'all have not been on TikTok. I swear to God. I went, like, after I watched Venom, the first one, my whole TikTok, it's like TikTok knows what I'm watching recently and going to the cinema. It's listening. I know it is. My phone's... But my TikTok was flooded with, like, Venom thirst edits. And I was like... Oh, it has, like, its own fandom. Okay. It's that tongue. It is. Venom is a potty mouth. Yup. I don't know. Yeah. I was really excited to see the Yeah. Oh, Carnage. Yeah. I don't know what... I honestly don't remember it. I honestly don't remember Carnage. But... Oops. Sorry, I keep playing around with stuff here around me. Am I more DC or Marvel? I grew up on Marvel. I didn't really watch DC, to be honest, because I used to watch this cartoon as well when I was a little kid. And this is like, I don't know what they were putting on our channel, but this cartoon is actually older than I thought. It was like a 70s and 80s. It's called, I think it's just called X-Men. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know? I'm sure some of you guys might know that. But it was a really old, X-Men cartoon. Wolverine, Storm, Beast, like the whole Professor X, the whole squad. So I kind of grew up on that, and then it kind of got me later. I was into Captain America and Spider-Man, and I was really into that whole universe. But if you see, where is it, over here, that poster, it's an entire, with all like pretty much the characters. I was really into like She-Hulk as well. There was a cartoon about her. Not the Venom edits. Dude, it was crazy. So DC, I've only really seen, I think, Batman with Heath Ledger, the one, and The Dark Knight, I think it's called, and Suicide Squad. But that's it. Not the Venom edits. A movie isn't great when it doesn't leave an impression. Yes, and I have this issue with a lot of horror movies recently because everything is just so bland. Sometimes it has a good storyline, sure, but it's just not, it doesn't leave an impression. So, But I think that's a theme to the X-Men cartoon from the 90s. Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought it was from like 80s. But yes, Teen Titans Go. Oh, yeah. See, I did not watch that. And I came back to it like years later, like maybe 10 years ago. I came back to it to rewatch it because it's actually really damn good. Because what was I on? Like, I think I saw one of my friend's sister watching Teen Titans Go, like the cartoon chibi version on Cartoon Network. And I thought it was, I don't know, kind of funny, maybe. And I decided to go back to the original Teen Titans. And, it's pretty damn good, actually. Pretty damn good. Your camera low-key gave up. Did it? It's looking good. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, yeah, I used to watch Teen Titans Go cartoon. Yeah. Batman, Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson. Tall. Oh, Talk to Me is the only one that stood out for me from last year. Yeah, same. Talk to Me was really, really good. It was really good. And I don't know why, but sometimes I'll switch off a movie if the intro is like way too long and it's too much it's trying to appeal to like the younger teenage audience too much. So Talk to Me, it starts off with like these teenagers at like a party, so I was kind of like, oh god, not this again, because a lot of movies start like that. I'm like, it's gonna be shitty scripting probably, but it pulled you in. Talk to Me is good horror movie if anyone's into that. Yeah, Scream franchise was looking up until they decided to fire the only people keeping it alive. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I watched Scream, all of them, last year. Brilliant. It stands the test of time, absolutely 100%. And they just bombed, especially with like firing the actors with the whole scandal. X-Men theme song stuck in my head. Are you keeping up on DC animated universe? No, I'm not. You liked Oppenheimer. I watched Barbie, but I did not go to watch Oppenheimer, and I kind of regret it because I think, is it too much to say that more people liked Oppenheimer than Barbie? Maybe I saw a lot of people that did. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I have no idea what it's even about. Like, I know it's about Oppenheimer probably, but in general. And there's so many, I feel like, cameos. I didn't expect there to be that many people that, a regular person knows. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just random actors. Who was it? Like, Josh Peck is in it. Why? I mean, shout out to him. But I think a lot of people were not expecting him to be in that movie. I have to give movies 20 minutes to establish their plot and see if it can hook me by then. Yeah, I'm the same. What's the movie? Like, I've recently started watching something, and it was not it at all. I cannot remember. I had that a few times with Interstellar, I'm not gonna lie. Because honestly, that movie, you have to give it like an hour until it gets really, really good. Yeah. Oppenheimer went crazy in IMAX, left me in existential dread though. Oh, really? Both Barbie and Oppenheimer had a huge and talented cast. They did. They had a lot of like cameos, a lot of people. Like, that's why, that month when they both came out, it was really Barbieheimer, wasn't it? Watching your reaction make me see you an Oppenheimer person. More on the edgier side. Saltburn. Oh god, kind of blue for the first half hour, but it gets good after that. What is that movie? I keep seeing it as well. It's the one with Jacob Elordi. Is that how you say his name? I have no idea. The Euphoria guy. Like, what was his name in Euphoria again? I forget. Anyway, I hear a lot of weird things. It's a movie that you don't go watch with your parents. Go to watch with your parents. Saltburn. Yeah. I don't even know the genre of that one. Is it a horror movie, action? He's in it too. Oh. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know about reacting to movies here though. I wish I could, to be honest. I wish I could react to like docuseries because I love watching those on Netflix. YouTube series, even like people on YouTube do really good series, but I think those you're allowed, right? I was planning on, because we were talking about Jeffrey Epstein, and there's a lot of good videos on 60 Minutes Australia of them covering Jeffrey Epstein's case, and I wanted to watch it with you guys and kind of comment on it because I've been keeping up with this case for like ages, but I'm not sure that it's allowed. That's the thing. You watched Peanut Butter Falcon, and it was exactly what I need on the stressy days, such a feel-good film. Definitely recommend. Crime documentary, yes. Any crime documentary, any cult. I've been really into cults lately, like cult documentaries, not cults. What did I watch? Oh God, what was it called? Another Netflix docuseries. It was like Love God or God is a Woman or Mother God. I think it was called Mother God or something like that. But they kept calling the cult person Mother God because it was a woman, and basically this was back in 2021, so this whole documentary is about them, and they documented everything because they were live streaming, they were making videos, this cult traveling around doing whatever, making money, selling shit, like they were all that capitalism, boys, and it was really weird and fun to watch. It's a weird movie for sure. I don't want to say too much because I think the appeal of it is okay, word. Killers of the Flower Moon was exceptional. Oh. Some people were disappointed. You know what I heard people were disappointed in? Like a series, White Lotus. I think a lot of people were like not into that. And of course, Idol. Like the Weekend series. And I don't even know what the Idol is, but I know a lot of people were disappointed in it. Why do we all love listening to crime documentary before sleeping? We're all the same. Yeah, I don't know. My mom thinks I'm fucking weirdo at this point because I love talking about like criminals and crime, and but I was talking to her about Jeffrey Dahmer because I had just recently watched Dahmer with Evan Peters. Peter Evans. I switched his name around. Evan Peters. And it was really good. And I was telling her about this Jeffrey Dahmer character, which I knew way before Dahmer came out, of course. And she was like, Etsy, that's my nickname. Etsy, what the fuck is wrong with you? She was like looking up the story, and I was like, you want to watch it together? I would watch it again, like Dahmer. And she was like, I don't think so, girl. What is wrong with you? And then we went on this whole Ted Bundy, Wikipedia read. I watched also American Psycho, which by the way is so overhyped and so bizarre. I don't get the fascination with that movie. I think it's really weird. Please enlighten me, anyone who really likes it. Don't get me started on The Idol. Yeah, dude. Oh God, I don't know what the heck is wrong with that series, but a lot of people were. The first season of White Lotus was fun. Okay. I was funny and it was trying not to be. The Weeknd can't act. So many people were like, The Weeknd ruined this entire series. Like, why did they hire this man? Dexter. Oh, yeah. Dexter. My mom used to watch it. I never got to it, but I think I might like it. I watched Hannibal for a really long time, and then it just got so, like, way too long. It was, like, going on and on and on, and I was like, this series could finish at this point, but why is it going still? It's kind of like Doctor Who. Shout out to all the Doctor Who fans, but God, that series has been going on. It's like One Piece. It's never ending. American Psycho, you didn't get it or just didn't like it? American Psycho is, I think, just ahead of its time kind of type of movie, which today's kids hyped it up because of the stigma. Yeah, the Sigma thing, not stigma. Yeah, exactly. I got it, like, whether, you know, oh, is it real, is it not real, like this whole confusion, and I didn't really see the appeal, and, you know, who was the actor again? Not McConaughey. The actor is very good at what he does, but it was just a bizarre movie. It's not what I was expecting at all. Let's just say that, and it took me by surprise. Christian Bale. Yes, thank you. I love the intro of American Psycho. I really thought my life as an adult would look like this way. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know, I was actually thinking, like, wow, this intro's also pretty good because he's going on about his skincare routine, which at the time, I think, you know, now is like, I feel like it's the norm. Like, guys have skincare routines. It's not something fucking new. It's not, you know, as weird as people used to think it is, I guess. But he was ahead of his time in that sense. I was like, man's got a 70-step skincare routine. Let's go. Love that for him. A very 80s movie. Yeah. Honestly. I don't go back watching horror movies like from the 80s or anything further back. I tried watching Friday the 13th series, and it was just, oh God. It's like every movie felt like the last one getting recycled. This is the microphone muff, by the way. They're all sociopaths. Have you seen Godzilla -1? No, but I saw the one with Bryan Cranston in it, which I really, really enjoyed. I haven't seen any Godzilla movies up until then, and I watched that one, and I think it was like from 2012 or something like that. Anyway, a long time ago at this point, but it was really good. Bryan Cranston, Japan guy, let's go. I don't know how to unban you. He cut it back up. I'm so sorry. How do I unban you? Ban evader. Yeah. I'm so sorry. So it can be really hard to relate. Jaws was really... I was trying to ban like this one person, but every time I kept clicking and trying to ban him, I would ban other people, and I don't know why. Jaws was really good. Yeah, for its time, and it's a funny movie now, but I get how people were like freaked out by it, and you know, the mechanics of it and everything. And type unban. Okay, I got you. Hello. Did it work? I hope it did. Okay, that's a freaking function that I have to learn now, like dash unban or slash unban and then the username. Jaws ruined swimming in the ocean for an entire generation. Oh, yes. It didn't work? Wait, why? What? I am confused. Click on the name. I can't find the name. That's the thing. Hold on 2 seconds, you guys. I don't know. Let's see. God, you're not here. Why isn't there just like a list of people? No? God. Mallory Abbey, by the way, with the rated thing. How do you do that? Try, okay, I'm gonna try that. It says banned. Okay, but how do I take this away? Unban. I think it's done. No. Removed ban. Yes, boys. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway. Let me go back to, yes, Jaws ruined swimming in the ocean for an entire generation. I'm still scared of swimming in the ocean. Yeah, that's thessaliophobia, I think is what it's called. Like, not just deep sea, deep water, stuff like that. I totally get that. When you see what dwellers are in the deep ocean, you don't want to go there ever. You don't want to go there. Speaking of which, do you guys realize that it's been like, what, 5, not even maybe less months since the Titanic submarine thingy happened? It's crazy. It feels like it's been years. No problem. Sorry. Oh, it's delayed. Is it still delayed? Is it still laggy? Dun 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 dun. I wonder if you can, guys, like, even though it's constantly, even if it's lagging, if you can still hear the microphone though. Like, is that lagging or is just the camera? Mic is good. Okay. Well, at least that. More afraid of the ocean depths than space. Yeah. That's a whole conspiracy, isn't it? Like, ooh, why aren't they discovering the ocean, but they're trying to go off into space? Maybe they found something in there and they're trying to get away from Earth. Am I a natural blonde? I think at this point I should stop running away from it and just say no. Okay? I'm not. I don't think I am. My mom keeps saying, like, it's a dark blonde, you know, like you're dusty blonde or something like that, sand blonde. Girl, I'm not. This is like dyed, it's bleached, it's killed. But then this is the top of my head. I don't know if you can see, but so if I bring the bottom color to the top, they're not the same, huh? The Mariana Trench triangle stuff are really fascinating. Triangle, and to me, spirals. Everything is a spiral, dude. That's just the natural way things are. Things like to be in spirals. When your nail starts overgrowing, it turns into a spiral. The galaxies are spirals. Snails are spirals. The ear thing is a spiral. Everything is spirals. Triangles, yeah. You know what's crazy to me? Like, I didn't know for some reason for like a weirdly long time that on American money, because I'd never really seen or like touched a dollar until 3 years ago. There, you guys, like whoever's from America, you guys actually have like the triangle. I think it's with the eye, right? And I thought that was the weirdest shit ever. I don't know why, it just like creeps me out. You don't like your hair? I like my hair, but I think I look better when I'm a little bit lighter blonde. It just goes better with my skin tone. Yeah, color. Yeah. I got you. Golden ratio. Exactly. Uzumaki. Yeah. That's definitely what kickstarted it. And then I just kept noticing it everywhere. After reading Uzumaki by Junji Ito, which is about, you guessed it, spirals, you become very hyper aware of them. Teddy is spiraling. I am. Nutty Putty Cave is still that scariest thing I've seen. Oh, I didn't even know I had claustrophobia until I watched that. Oh, I haven't seen that. Illuminati, word. Are you in Canada? I'm not. But I do get people saying that I sound Canadian. Illuminati triangle. Yeah. It's the all-seeing eye from the Egyptian age. Yes. It's the whole Yu-Gi-Oh thing, huh? I'm kidding. I know what you mean, but it's the Millennium Triangle. Yes. You guys, I got kind of hungry. I bought some pizza from yesterday. I hope you don't mind if I eat. Because it's lunch right now. It's 1 o'clock. Mukbang, let's go. I'm gonna try to not talk with my mouth full, sorry. Australians, I think, like Eastern Asia as well is like pretty good time. But for like the Americas, Latam, and yeah, it's not great. US. As a kid, I did think that Yu-Gi-Oh piece was on the American dollar. Yeah. I wanted his jewelry for the longest time. Like, there's this one character with white hair whose name I always forget but was my favorite, and then he turned out to be like evil, I think. Who had like these little drops in this whole circle thing, and what was his name? He had like such a cool name too. God, but I wanted all of their jewelry, like the Millennium Puzzle. Are you kidding? That looked so badass on a chain, the way he wore it. It's like, it sounded like Bachira, but it wasn't Bachira, the character's name. One Piece live action. I haven't, but is it one of those movies where like you can watch it even if you haven't watched the anime? Because if it is, I might just watch it. The actors look kind of legit. They look really like good. It really goes hard. To be honest, the fit of the characters went hard. They really did. Some of them had like very basic clothing, kind of like, but basic in the sense that it looked kind of cool at the same time. Like that's the way I thought about a lot of the Pokemon characters. Clothing as well. I used to watch predominantly Diamond and Pearl, and Dawn's outfit I was like dying over because it looked like, what the fuck is this? Like cute little pink skirt, like the white black top and everything, her beanie. I was like, what is going on here? But it looked so awesome for some reason. But I haven't seen the One Piece live action, if that answers your question. Sorry. Bakura! Yes! Bakura Bachirasiya wasn't that far away. Oh, Kaiba was like my number one crush, dude. I loved Kaiba. I thought he was one of the good guys because I didn't speak English at the time. See, all the people that I thought was like, you know, who were bad guys, I thought they were good because I didn't actually understand the anime at all. If I watch it today, I'd be like, oh, okay. I know I was pissed off at Joey. I just didn't find him very entertaining. I was like, who is this kid? Get him out of here. Apparently everyone had positive reviews. Oh, really? Yeah. Also, the actors, like the one that played Luffy, was really like a good match, you know? Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know it. Yeah, I guess a lot of people liked it, huh? Oh yeah, the mod thing. Yes. Yes. I had the same thing on YouTube, but the guy, like, you know, he got a job and went to freaking Malaysia. So he was like, I can't moderate your YouTube comments anymore. So then I asked one of my friends, but it was the same with him. Like, he would moderate occasionally, and then it was just like, dude, I got a life. Like, I can't be doing this. I was like, fair enough. So I don't know how I'm going to find anyone for, streams. But I'm just going to put on, because there's like an auto moderator function on Twitch. So if you say anything that's out of line, it does it on its own. You don't necessarily need a moderator. But, better to have one. Where am I from? I'm from Bulgaria. Hello, Bulgaria, Eastern Europe. I believe poorest country in Europe as well. Sorry, I'm trying not to chew for you guys, but Yu Yu Hakusho is by the same creator of Hunter x Hunter. Oh. People have multiple mods. Yeah, I know, but I wasn't that kind of channel, and also you gotta pay mods, okay? They can't be doing this shit for free. And I could barely, buy my own groceries, let alone be paying other people to, moderate for me. That's how it be. The bot works 50-50. Yeah, probably. What else did I have on my notes? I had a whole script for today, but we ran through it pretty fast. Oh, I wanted to read to you guys. Actually, I can still do that. So, a few days ago, I have very vivid dreams, and sometimes I get dreams every single night for months, and sometimes I blank out completely and I don't dream for months. It's just a thing. But recently, I had something happen that I thought was so damn real that I just could not explain it, and I don't know what it was, and lucid dreaming or whatever the fuck. But I was sleeping, and my mom, I knew, was going to work, and I thought she opened the door to check up on me because I slept, overslept or something. And there's no scenario where this did not happen. You understand? I heard the door cracking open, and I felt her sit on my bed and look at me. And I can feel, when someone's eyeballing the back of your head and you can fucking feel it pointing lasers at you. Yeah, well, I knew she was there and she was looking at me, because what else was she going to look at? She's sitting right next to me. And I guess she was trying to figure out if I'm still sleeping or what am I doing. And then left. And as I wake up, I asked her, I'm on the phone, and I'm like, hey, did you walk into my room and sit down on my bed? And she was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't walked in your room since 2012. And I'm like, wait, what? Cannot explain it to this day. I know there was an impression on my bed. I just know it. I felt it. I don't know. I don't know. ...2024 goals, lose weight. That's the first one. I'm not clearly working too hard on that, but it is what it is. That's 2024 goal. And travel more, to be honest. Sit less at a desk or at home and travel more. I'm tired of waiting for people to be free. So I'm going solo, dude. Solo doloing the fuck out of it. This is the year. The kids. I don't know that I have that many kid fans, to be honest. Practicing lucid dreaming. There's a specific audio you can use, which I've used before, and it actually works, that the CIA, I believe, used as well. It's just a frequency. It's a buzzing sound. It's, that kind of thing. And as you're falling asleep, you feel yourself falling asleep. And you feel like you're getting extracted, if you will. That's not lucid dreaming, though. My bad. That's the other thing. Astral projection. But lucid dreaming, I've never known how to do that. The only lucid dream I had is by Juice WRLD. Rest in peace. Good song. Have you had sleep paralysis? I don't think so. I don't know. Not to the point where it's like creepy. I feel like I almost know, and I looked at the figure that was sitting on my bed, and it was just like a silhouette, like this fuzzy silhouette that was just dark. That's it. So I wasn't even too sure if it was my mom, but it's like, I don't know, who would it be, right? Why is my lashes popping off, I think. Pizza ASMR. Yeah, sorry. I'm like trying to talk, but also chew. Lucid dreams and levitation, but no more. Yeah. Levitation, like astral projection, you mean? Insta travel posts are the best. That's the only time I'm ever active on Instagram, is when I actually travel and take photos and get photos taken of me, because I don't leave the house here. I don't go out and touch grass like ever. I've recently started walking out and, just walking for an hour or two, but I know the city so well that I'm tired of looking at it at this point. How are you today? I'm good. I'm chilling today. How are you? Can't be taught. Astral projection. Astral projection is real. Yeah. It's real. I've experienced it before. It's so bizarre. You don't know where the fuck you are, because you're awake, but you're not. I think, like, my mom and I love talking about, like, just space and, what is it called? Like, existential kind of questions and topics. So she would say, like, oh, for example, if we wanted to travel across galaxies and interstellar travel, right? Like, you would have to do it somehow through the mind. There's no other way. I don't know. We're crazy, okay? But, yeah, astral projection is very, very real. It's kind of scary that sometimes I just think about a random stuff, or let's say a movie, and I see it get recommended on YouTube. I have the same thing, and it's sometimes the most random thing, so there's no way I've spoken about it. There's no way that there's just no way. But then sometimes I think, is it because I'm thinking about it because I saw it somewhere by accident, and then I saw it again later after thinking about it? It's kind of like the 24th frame, You see something first for like a split second, or somewhere in the corner of your eye, like a Coca-Cola ad. And suddenly 2 hours later, you're like, I'm thirsty for Coca-Cola, type of thing. So I wonder if it's just that, or their inner minds, dude. Their inner minds. Oh, not astral projection, levitation. Yeah, I don't know about that. If you experience that, do tell. This shit. When you in bed and for a split second, you feel like falling down. Yeah, exactly. That's what I had, yeah. That's basically astral projection. Apparently, I was told. Deja vu. I get that so often. What do you think deja vu is? Like, when you experience it, in your mind, how do you feel? I feel good. I feel like it means that I'm on the right path. Some people say that it's basically like two timelines. If you get what I mean, whatever that means. Where just things align somehow. You're doing the same thing in this timeline and in the next one over. So that's just deja vu. But I feel like I'm on the right path is what it means to me anyway. Gotta have Mama Mecheto on here for a spiral deep dive. Oh, Jesus Christ. I would, but she kind of has a hard time expressing herself in English. So she'd probably do it better in French, but I don't know, like, how many of you guys would understand that, right? You feel weird? Multiverse convergence. Basically, yeah, basically. Essentially, that's what it is. Yeah. It's crazy, though, like, déjà vu, déjà rêvé as well, like when you dream the same thing. I have that a lot. I'll dream one dream like 5 billion times, basically. Like, or I'll have the same kind of concept from, a dream, and just jump back in that timeline again with a different storyline. Crazy. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was, besides this, the impression on the bed story, was I had a dream of something else that I thought was just like a cute little thing. I keep a dream diary. I don't recommend it, to be honest, because apparently it's not good to have one, because dreams are a way for your brain to kind of poop out information that you don't need and you're worrying about excessively. So reading it back is not a good idea, because you kind of remember it back and you're like, oh God, yeah, I remember thinking about that and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I've kept it since like 2017. So I have so many dreams you cannot imagine written down, and I remember every single one of them when I go back to read them. But this is the one I had on the 2nd of January, for example. I want to buy my mom something luxurious, even though I don't know if I can afford it. And if it's even real, because it's from a shop that sells vintage/old collections. So I know why I dreamt this, because I've been looking at vintage luxury stores in Japan, and I've been thinking of like getting something from them, because vintage stuff in Japan for some reason is really cheap. So like Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, whatever you have it, all that poser shit is really cheap there. So I guess that's my thought right now at this moment. I get her the silk beige and brown Louis Vuitton scarf, and I don't know why, but I'm dead set on getting myself a Gucci bag too, even though I know damn well I can't afford everything, since the bag is 3,000 USD, let's put it, and the scarf is 1,030 specifically. Even still, I go to the cashier and I know that I don't have that much money on my card, but I just go for it anyway. It works. I don't have money on my card, but it goes through. The payment goes through. Turns out the bill was discounted and it was 1,300 USD altogether. That's a hell of a discount. What did I think? I was pretty or something? Even that is still a lot, but I got it anyway. I got my big bag and walk into what seems like a UK cab. Keep in mind, I think we're in Japan, but UK cabs for some reason, okay? Some of my friends, I don't know who exactly are there, and we're all talking about my purchases. I take them out to see them all closely and better, and sure enough, they're a little worn and used, but still I get nervous and anxious if my mom is gonna like the scarf. Suddenly, it reminds me of the scarf Kylie Jenner wore on her head in the 3 Strikes music video. I've been looking at that video for a few days now. That's the only reason why I'm dreaming about Louis Vuitton scarves, because she has that, and I wish I could show you, but I don't know how to be honest. I'll figure it out somehow, but yeah. It's this just 3 Strikes Kylie Jenner. Google images, you will see. That's the scarf that I've been dreaming about for some reason. I've been seeing it a lot on my timeline lately on TikTok. I wonder if actually that's what influenced me to buy it. Anyway, I start referencing the song thinking someone in the car would have come across it, but no one knows it for some reason. This is a song that's been trending on TikTok for a minute as well, so I kind of expect everyone to know it, but no one knows it. Then whoever is riding shotgun, scrolling on TikTok, scrolls past the song. I hear it and yell, "That's the one." Why is everyone pretending like they don't know the song, right? Like, people clearly have it on their timeline. Anyway, that's my dream that I had, stressing over gifts. Also, I was really stressed about buying gifts for my mom, specifically for Christmas and her birthday, because it's in December. So, God. Yeah. Universe is crazy, and I'll admit I'm too small to understand it all. Me too. My pea brain does not understand any of it. I cannot grasp the fact that, like, the Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda galaxy and the Phoenix A or whatever, black holes and all that. I watch a lot of videos about it, but I cannot grasp that. Or light years stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about, light years? It's so crazy to think about. Reoccurring dreams, study Carl Jung. I have the Map of the Soul book by him, and it's really good. Okay, people really make these time travel movies, but many people kind of miss on the fact that even if you could time travel to past, you can hear a thing because sound is slower than light, And when you go faster than light speed to time travel, it's so confusing, dude. I don't know. Like, time travel stuff is just not a good idea, I think. Reverse it. Keeping a dream journal, studying young, and I don't get nightmares anymore, ever. Really. I only get nightmares when I'm sick or when something's like stabbing me in my bed. So, you know, it's uncomfortable, and then I don't know, I'm falling. Have you guys ever felt like you're falling from a building and the splat thing? Apparently that's you dying in another timeline. I guess I committed. Damn, in another timeline. Shit. And yeah, it's just like dreaming. You're dreaming of that. But it feels so weird because I had this moment of, you know, God. I do miss the lucidity and levitation. Oh, giant spirals. God. Ah, yes. Jung really helped understand these concepts. Helped me sort out my mind. Yeah, it also actually was so spot on one of my friends specifically he was talking about adopted children and the way they act. And I have a friend who's adopted, and she acted back in school a very specific way. Like, she would hurt people a lot and scribble on stuff, and she would just punch people and think it was really funny. And he explained that behavior word for word, like everything that she had ever done in school to me, to other people, it was exactly that. And he had an explanation for it. And it was the fact that, you know, she's struggling with internal feelings, the fact that she's adopted, she doesn't feel like she fits in, type of thing. And it was so accurate. I was just blown. Jung is built different, though. He's just that guy. He's him. It's fun to watch and attempt to understand these concepts. Yeah, it really is. I hate heights. Yes, me too. Maybe you want to be super generous with your mom, but feel frustrated you can't give her everything. Yes! Oh my God, you read that. I love reading, like, dream. We call it in Bulgarian, sanovnik. It's like dream interpreter, essentially. And we have a specific book for it, but I go online because I don't have the book with me here. And it's really fun reading into what these dreams mean. But you're right, I do want to be generous to my mom, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be the best. Keep my diary when I was 12 years old. And a couple months ago, I found it by accident when I was cleaning my room. There were only 2 pages filled in. On the first page, I wrote how much I hated school. And on the second page, I drew a picture of, I thought I was going to die laughing when I saw it. Oh my God, bro. The key to levitation is don't try to control it and don't panic. That's the thing with astral projection. It's the same, don't panic. Because it feels weird. You can't hear a thing if you time travel because sound travels slower than light. Because when time traveling, we go in faster than the speed of light. Have you tried looking at time in a dream? If you focus on numbers in a dream, you can't read it, even though you're trying really hard. No, because I've never experienced lucid dreaming. So if I wanted to look at the time, I can't. I can't even think about looking at the time, you know? Like, my brain is just like, this is the storyline, this is who you are, this is where we are at, and that's just how it's gonna go. Period. But I've heard that, and, like, looking at your fingers, I think, is one way to unlock you lucid dreaming or something like that. Like, if you look at your hand and there's only 4 fingers or 5 fingers, we're in a dream, guys. That kind of, like, snaps you out of it. Dreaming is so weird, and I can't wait until we discover somehow how to see people's dreams on, like, a monitor. You know, like, every series I feel like has had that one moment. Like, at this point I'm thinking of Dr. House. They had this one episode where they had this guy who was dreaming something. I think it was baseball, and they had it up on a screen. Same with Divergent. We talked about fears, and Divergent has that concept as well of looking at people's fears and dreams and stuff like that. It's fascinating. I wish we could do it, but not at the same time. I just wish we could revisit fully in color as well. Do you guys dream in color? I definitely do. I don't know what people are on about when they say that you don't dream in color. I definitely do. Same with faces. Apparently, you cannot dream people whose faces you haven't seen. My dream is filled with strangers. So, I don't know about that. Talking about books, here's a line that caught my attention when reading Howling at the Moon by Darshana Suresh. So, Atlas, what's heavier, the world or its people's hearts? Atlas replied, for if I were bestowed upon the weight of the universe, your heart would be the reason I would struggle to carry it. Wow. That's romantic. Oh, I wouldn't want that. People seeing my dreams, not... I would want me to see them, but not anyone else. You're right. Every time I realize I'm in a dream, I get sucked back to reality immediately. Exactly. I have the same thing. That means I automatically think, oh, it's time for me to wake up. Ooh, and then I just snap out of it. Keep my dreams in my head. That would be so... oh, so scary. Oh, I thought you want an essay like... sexual harassment. I was like, oh, okay. No, but it is scary. Lucid dreaming, it's insane. My brain created this reality and I thought it was real. And you just look around in amazement. I built this. I control this now. Yeah, I kind of assume in a way that, it's just a different, again, dimension, timeline that I'm dreaming of, or I enter it while I'm dreaming, something like that. I just don't have an explanation. I don't think that my puny little brain is that creative to invent these places and these scenarios like that. So that's how I imagine it, just a different timeline. Did anyone sleepwalk here? I sleepwalked until I was about 13. It's a scary thing when you wake up and your parents tell you how you came up at night and with your eyes open. Yeah, I don't know. What is that about, right? Stand there looking at them, mumbling something like you're possessed. I shit myself if I saw that, to be honest. It is wild, isn't it? Sleepwalking. Again, I would just think, oh, there's just me walking around in a different timeline, but for some reason I got entangled in this one, so I stood up and started walking around the house for some reason. Who was it? There was someone, if you guys watch the H3 podcast, I used to religiously watch it and then I stopped. One of the guys there, Ian, he used to be I think he still is an avid sleepwalker, and they would tie him to the bed because he would stand up and start hitting things like the walls and anything around him. It was very violent. So they would strap him on the bed, his girlfriend said this, right? I can see the video is buffering, you guys. I'm sorry about that, but you can hear my voice, so. It said that all the strangers we see in dreams are random people we actually see in a day-to-day life at some points in our life. I'm down with that. But not seeing faces, I'm not down with that. There's definitely a face. Sleepwalking is scary. The brain is such a cool machine that does so much in the background without yourself realizing that you are processing so much information. Yeah. It's so simple, but not at all. Our brain named it everything. Our brain named itself. It named brains. What are brains? What's dreaming in color about? Do people dream in black and white? Yeah, apparently people say you cannot dream in color. It's not possible. Exactly, you dream in black and white, grayscale. Are you mad? Then I would stop myself from dreaming. Yeah, the stream, yeah, probably. Sorry, guys.